Hi guys, this is Ryan here, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about trying to apply the rudiments across the drum kit. Whenever we practice a lot of rudiments, we tend to do these on the snare drum or on the practice pad, where the practice pad actually emulates the snare drum, which is a really firm rubber or a really tight tension on the drum. So the tighter the tension of your drum, the snappier your rebound is going to be in your hand. So when you take your stick and hit the drum, it naturally wants to bounce back up because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So whenever we hit a drum, the drum pushes the stick back up. So on a snare drum, this seems pretty effortless and a lot easier than on the other drums because the toms and the kick drum are tuned way lower than the snare drum. And cymbals, even though they look hard, they do bend when you hit them, even though we can't see that. So their rebounds feel different than the snare drum. So when we play on a drum kit, we have to be comfortable being able to feel these different rebounds and then adjusting towards so we don't lose the rhythmic values of things we play. So naturally, when we do a lot of rolls, we tend to do them on the snare drum because of that high tension. And then, so if you try to do that on like a floor tom, it's going to sound very slurry and really hard to hear. So even though on this E-kit, all the pads are the same tension, you can still kind of hear that sluggishness of the floor tom roll compared to the snare roll. And when we're doing these rudiments, we tend to practice them all on one voice, so we get used to only hearing the pure rhythm. So in this case, with like a paradiddle, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, it doesn't sound so great. But when we take the paradiddle and we put it just on two different voices, we actually get really cool ideas. And because paradiddles tend to normally be in the 16th note value, you can get really cool syncopated funk grooves out of this. So I'll give you a few examples of that just by trying to play just the hands, and then I'll add the feet in there as well. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. So here's your paradiddle. Now I'm going to move to the hat. But instead of doing 4 on the floor kick like I was just there, let's try to switch it up. And I'm going to do it on the 1 in the E of 2. And then you get really cool syncopation out of it like that too. And with the paradiddle, you're going to get a lot smoother with your 16th notes doing that as well. And then, of course, taking that same paradiddle, we can use it in other variations as well outside of just grooving. We can use it going across cymbals as well. And we can start getting really cool fill ideas this way too. So like, I guess kind of one more thing that we can leave off on is when let's say we do a flam, naturally when we do a flam, we want to do it on the snare drum to get that big thick accent. But we can also do flams in between two different voices of drums as well, and we get really cool fill ideas. So with all of these rudiments, try to experiment with them and try to add them into fills at first and see how you're feeling then. Then try to add them within your groove and see how it changes up the feel and makes it work for you. So it's been a pleasure like always, guys. I'll see you next time.